Beautiful people, we are ranking everything team of the year. I'm talking icons, nominees, men, women, all inclusive. And I'm coming in like a C-tier Bob Marley. The vibe's gonna be immaculate. And for that reason, we shifted the tiers. We've upped the ante. We now have best 11, GOAT status, broken, rank 1, and foot champs. Let me know in the comments. Did you pack any players? Who's in the lineup? Are they putting on for the culture? Don't let me down. I also believe. It's not make-believe. She is fantastic in the midfield. Reminds me of last year's Salah. I'm not saying quite 1-to-1, but you know the iteration. Ballon d'Or Bonmati. And for now, I'll put her into extra broken. I would say she is on the precipice. She's a conversationalist. She's got immense dribbling and midfield companionship on deck. I'm not talking about going to the ocean. She could easily be in the best 11, and I rebranded this category to extra broken because I just don't want to say GOAT throughout the whole video. It makes me think of bah. That's a terrible impression. Paredes. Oh, what an item. Most definitely extra broken. Gareth Bale, for now, extra broken. The man is an athlete. I don't think he can move up. That best 11, I know some of the names and the superstars that are arriving. Banda. I'm not saying Panda. We'll go for champs. Everyone's qualified for the weekend. Jude Bellingham. This is what you would have expected. Cover star. All the stat lines you could ask for, the body type, the build, the cadence, the professionalism, golden boy status, next up, confirm, handles the media like a pro, years above his years. He's now the best of the best, which also brings me to the office space, the lights, the camera, the action, everything Elgato, also the best of the best. It's linked down below. Burger. Don't need her, but I'll give her foot champs. Lucy Bronze. She might deserve broken. This is not only a real upgrade, but the stats are official. We love a triple play style, but EA gave her long throw. That's not a real play style. Cafu, I like him a lot. Extra broken and an early contender for the best in his position. If you can get any steals on the market, because I did see some late fluctuation as these players are coming out of packs. If they're in rotations, the rarity will be there, the end gameness, of course, and the price will match. Cannavaro, as much as I love this individual, IRL, real life, Italian national team, what a legend, leader, World Cup winner. But in FC, it feels strange to put him into foot champs. So I'm going to lean him into rank 1, but I might be reaching. I might be showing a bias, and I might shift that. Eric Cantona, I love him. I have been using him, and I am taking names. This man fits into my game plan, my gameplay. It's going to be difficult to get him into extra broken just based on the names that are there, but end of the video, we do a full review. After some adjusting, maybe I can get him into more of a certifiable position that I'd like to have. But this is my type of individual. Carvajal, extra broken. Casillas, I'm going to go rank 1. There are some mixed reviews. Plenty of people love him. There's others that say he might be a little more fraudulent, didn't work. And that is the story or the issue or the concern or the disclaimer, the asterisk. When we talk about goalkeepers, it will always be driven by opinion, not necessarily driven by stats or driven by metrics or driven by play styles. You don't have the same equation of variables that you can add and subtract from to make a clear statement or to support your hot take or your soft take, whatever it might be. It's all opinion driven. Kevin De Bruyne, don't love the price tag of this SBC, but I'm not going to let that negate where he should be. The passing is just too damn good. Broken. Eusebio, good luck staying in front of him. I am absolutely fearful. I'm not fearless. I do not like this matchup. Every time I've played against this Eusebio, he cooks, he chefs, and it can be simple movements. Pass and go, a little left stick, speed dribble out of this, boosted, and he's gone. And he finishes everything. There's no question. Frimpong, who ends up being a little more of a winger. Still think you could use rank 1, but for many of you, I don't know if he's going to be the type of fullback that you're looking for. I always describe him as being bouncy, and I'll stay true to that. When it comes to responsiveness and attacking nature and just being a naturalist on the ball, he has that. But we've seen so many additional upgrades It's not as special as it once was. The curve has shifted. Not only the patch or the update, and I do believe that we had a soft patch. I saw that as a trending topic on X or Twitter. There's been a little more motion that has brought us back to the OG. Phil Foden, hefty again on the price tag. It depends what you have available. Some of the silkiest dribbling you can invest into. Beautiful Trivella if you're in that merchant life. I'm definitely part of it. I sort of want him above broken, but at the same time, I look at that list of what's currently sitting on top. It's not light. Naomi, foot champs, Gwyn, even with a lot of the stats. If you've used her, she's most definitely good, but she kind of falls into this category or this topic that I've been bringing up as a bit of a concern this year. The fullback position and positioning has not gone together properly this year for a multitude of different players. Oof, Grimaldo, let him cook. If Carvajal is up, so is Grimaldo, which just makes me feel maybe a different way about some of our attackers. We might even need another tier. Let me work it out. Gyökeres, he's been sort of cooking. Rank 1. Maybe not the most complete package. Haaland, the irony is his actual athleticism and ability is so above and beyond, you can do no wrong. The 95 still broken on the record. Hansen, absolute problem. Them Barcelona ladies, it's the expression, the deception. She is so fast. Even the amount of power you get from her Trivellas. There's so much extra emphasis. And yes, it's a team of the year item. Maybe that should be the case, but it's still noticeable. It's an observation. This Henry, how could he not be in the best 11? You can see I'm fighting it. I want to do a review at the end. Henry has never had a better item. This is the closest we've ever seen Henry virtual pitch to Henry in real life. Lindsay Horan, I got a bias, but she still got to go to foot champs amongst this group. Paredes has enough upgrades. If I'm going to use Cannavaro in rank 1, she can get there as well. A couple undersized center backs that have a lot of stats that have been statted. Lauren James would highly recommend. Maybe one of the more affordable of the high-rated threats in terms of attacking team of the year. Not a nominee. Johnston, don't need him. It's going to be a no. João Cancelo would recommend the SBC. Highly affordable. Some of you talked about roles. Roles aren't everything. It's part of the game, but many of you will have an attacking placement for them anyways, and I felt comfortable and confident beyond the weekend league with using them. I'm giving them rank 1. Karchaoui, I don't know that I can lean her into broken playing as a left back. She's almost more of a left mid. She's not going to be a defensive fullback in any sort of way. If you want to maximize, she needs to be overlapping, but her responsiveness, her dribbling, the quick touches, pass, move, finding space out wide. I'm okay with her being rank 1. Harry Kane, you guys might not agree. I'm not the biggest fan. And it might be a Mike internalized headspace. I haven't got on with Harry Kane in many years and I can't get past it. I've got some sort of mental fortitude built up and we haven't broken through it. Joshua Kimmich. This SBC is outrageously priced. Wildly expensive for a Bundesliga item, which you don't typically pay the premium, for a 92 overall, which, as you can see from this list of talent, is not near the higher rated players. Ronnie, unfortunately going to foot champs. Lookman, he's been good. I like his 99. There's an overpowered Especial feature this year, but amongst this group, I don't know if I can get him out of the weekend or not. Mike Maignan, top tier in real life. Not my favorite goalkeeper in FC. Still fine for the weekend, no doubt about it. You heard my whole spiel or rant about goalkeepers. If anything, maybe I should just start them all here. Marquinhos, you already have better center backs in your lineup. Martinez, I want to lean into rank 1. He can join Casillas, but preference is preference with goalkeepers. I cannot stress that enough. Lautaro is sort of feeling behind the curve. I wish he was higher rated. Maybe gave him a little more pusher on the pace because he's got that physical specimen of a body type. So he needs everything to come together. Messi, with both technical and incisive, that's a combo. Keeps getting upgrades, everything going in the right direction, unique movements. We know what this is all about. Clear as day, or clear as night, or night is dark, and day is light. I don't remember the saying, but he's going to broken. Mbappe, there's just no way that he's not in the best 11. Georges, no sir. Miyama, foot champ, sort of an in particular type of player. Miyama's been cool as a new icon. Musiala, I still love his dribbling. It's tough to get away from it. Might be your cheapest option of any of the players on this initial list, at least outside of objectives. For going to the marketplace. Nico Williams, not cooking how he was. I'm okay putting him next to Musiala, but the item got dated and he ended up being fast, but is he fast enough to negate for maybe some of your questions around being able to score goals or being able to take on players properly or provide or have that extra key pass? Cole Palmer, ice cold. Going extra broken. Pele, I'll throw him straight into the best 11. I saw a couple of these packed, and I do not enjoy any aspect of trying to match up against Pele. It doesn't go well. Pedri is not for me. Puskas. I wish that EA gave him a 5-star weak foot or 5-star skills. The 4-4 is a little disappointing considering where we're at in the game. Guru right next to him. She is an absolute monumental game changer, dynamic attacker, finesse, you pick a foot, cook session aficionado. That Norwegian is not playing around, and for many of you, she's going to give you much better performance than even the likes of Haaland on the pitch. Bernard, you might be overspending, but she's sort of coming around full circle. She's earned this broken. Roberto Carlos, easily one of the best in his position. Rodri, again, calling it early, best 11. You got everything you're asking for in a midfield with now the weak foot and the skills, the body type, the holding, positioning, wins every bounce. The passing is just beautiful. Cristiano, put him into extra broken for now. That could be changing. Rudiger for rank 1, manual masterclass. Salah, finesse and trickster, open up your body. This item in particular, top 3 finesse shots in the game. Saliba, extra broken. He kept anticipate, but he added a couple playstyles you don't need with slide tackle or even relentless. In particular, relentless is cool. It's never a negative playstyle upgrade, but it's not as needed or necessary, and definitely not prioritized anywhere near the same in a playstyle tier list, which I have coming this week as an updated post-patch. Salma, extra broken, SBC's available. She's been that new addition to the Barcelona ladies. Not light. Put some respect on Shaw's name. Might be your cheapest team of the year attacker. The physicality, the turn and burn, the finishing, it's all authentic. Sophia Smith, what have we done here, EA? I know exactly what she's gonna do. Not stopping it. Anticipation doesn't matter. She's breaking tackles. She looks like a running back with then having skills and quick touches and automation and adjustable mobility. I'm not sure how to describe how good she actually is. Virgil van Dijk, best in his position, clear for the 11. I don't need to do a deep dive. Valverde, even at a 92, I like him in extra broken. Commands such a presence in the midfield. Vini Jr., and I made potentially a controversial video. I think he's even better than the 96 Mbappe. This has been the year of Vini Jr. Unguardable. I feel like I'm playing a guessing game with rock, paper, scissors on where he's going to go. And if I can move a player or try to hit a double team, maybe a slide tackle, the reactions are just different breed. Florian Wirtz would go rank 1, and then Zinedine, but you need to upgrade it. I know we got the 90 on the screen. We all have the 94, of course. This free item is clear for extra broken. Just what a fantastic facilitator. You can play him as a center mid or a cam. He can do everything, and he's in every single squad ever. And I don't know why EA just gave this away. It actually impacted price kind of across the board. I'm not mad about it, which then leads us into the final review. I'm going to focus on the premium at the top. We've got 6 in our best 11, so now it comes down to who else is joining them. Hansen, first docket Hall of Famer, has to be there. Henry is up. Paredes is up. Fullbacks are hard to prioritize for me. I don't know if that's fair, but that's just how I feel. So we got 9 of the 11. Even as good as this Jude Bellingham is, I think I'm going to leave him in extra broken. Bonmati is the wind, the breeze in the midi. She is so fast. How could we not have Cristiano up another notch? Would I prefer these attackers in front of him? I think so. This could be controversial. Ronaldo's going up. We're leaning into the triple play styles. I don't like leaving Eusebio off the list. I'm not in love with it. But what else can I do? I'd like to see Lauren James. Quite a few of the rank 1 you could move into the broken. If you wanted to go broken into extra curricular, so be it. I'm still having some internalization. For many of you that have not used Henry you might struggle to understand his final placement, but if you've put him into motion or gone up against him on a regular basis or multiple occasions, you won't second guess this. And that's where I'm going to finalize. Let me know what players are in your lineup from Team of the Year, whether it's a nominee, it's an icon, it's an actual official Team of the Year item. Who did you pack if you had some good fortune? I got 0. And as always, I have a lot more content coming out ASAP.